with Kelly Bates. Brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Hey, good evening and welcome back. We have skies right now that are mainly overcast and we're waiting for snow to develop across southern New England. So that's our forecast. What's top of mind as we go into tonight? Snow developing within the course of the next hour or two. We are expecting a slick morning commute on Monday, particularly in the interior areas well away from ocean influence. We will be turning colder briefly on Wednesday, and we have another storm system we're watching for Wednesday night right through the day on Thursday. So it's going to be a pretty active week ahead. Our temperatures right now are in the 20s. It's something that we typically would do this time of year. And we also have this wind that's moving in from the north between 5 and 10 miles per hour, a little bit more for Westerly and Block Island. It is making it feel a little bit cooler. So it is in the 20s, but it feels like the lower 20s in most areas as we continue on into the evening. So we're setting the stage again with temperatures in the 20s, which means that as precipitation moves in, it's going to be snow. It's not going to be anything liquid. In fact, as we take a look off to the west, you can see the leading edge of the snow working its way into western portions of Connecticut. Now, this is tied to a little clipper. It's very fast moving, doesn't have a whole lot of moisture associated with it. And we do have these breaks in the little snow areas too, as it's moving from west to east. It is not going to be a huge snowmaker, but really it doesn't take a lot to make for slippery road conditions. And that's why the winter weather advisory is in effect. It goes into effect at 7 o'clock tonight through 7 o'clock tomorrow for the potential of dangerous or hazardous road conditions. We are looking at basically slippery roads, untreated roads, and also bridge surfaces that have two sides of cooling. We could see some slick conditions there. And again, it does mean we could see a hazardous Monday morning early commute. So here's the deal with the snow. It's going to develop, it's going to scoot on through, and there is a chance that we could see some mixing with or even over terrain in coastal areas or in eastern Massachusetts. So it does mean that snow totals are going to be estimated to be much lower there. So here's a close-up view without the big red L taking up the real estate. Snow will be developing. Did you see that rain snow line snake along the south coast? Keep in mind, as this is happening, temperatures are going to be rising. So we are going to see some mixing and changing, particularly in coastal areas. Going through the day on Monday, we're looking at a mostly cloudy one. Temperatures will be coming up well into the 30s, even the lower 40s. And then warmer air settles in as we look to Tuesday. But the second half of Tuesday, as we clear, we're going to start to drop those temperatures as we welcome in a cool bank of air that will be in place just in time for our next storm system. So with this one right now, I really think most of us are going to get away with maybe 1 to 2 inches. That would be it. I think isolated 3-inch amounts are possible, but again, 1 to 2, I think for most of the area, that's what I would prepare for. Along the coast in eastern Mass, here we're expecting to do some mixing. If we mix, coating to 1. If we don't, 1 to 2. So again, really, you could just go 1 to 3 across the whole region and be pretty much right on. Look for temperatures to continue to rise tonight. Snow, and then we're going to do some fog after the snow shuts down after 2, 3 in the morning. We will see that mixing with the rain along the south coast, and temperatures should be around 33 when we start early tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures recover into the 40s, early patchy fog, and then a blend of sun and clouds, and warmer air moving in from the southwest will help push highs into the 40s. Your average high as we go into the week ahead is 39. We'll go colder than that for Wednesday, and then warmer for that for Thursday and Friday, and we'll see the 40s again as we hit the end of next weekend. Now for a look at sports,